Woman from Pennsylvania is recognized.
I would have to agree with my learned colleague that these are unusual actions, but these are also unusual times. Every time we've seen a new low in conduct from our colleagues across the aisle, we get crickets or excuses from the Republican Party. Indeed, it took 9 days before the minority leader publicly spoke about this threat, and his silence spoke volumes, both to the American people and those who were paying attention to Mr. Gosar's post. Instead, we've heard multiple reports that our colleagues are considering punishing their colleagues who voted for the bipartisan infrastructure package. I think that speaks volumes about where their priorities lie. We will continue to see members emboldened by the lack of accountability, engaging in ever more outrageous conduct, placing both the integrity of Congress and the safety of its members at risk. While Mr. Gosar has since taken down his post, he has not apologized. In fact, he said publicly on TV that he does not apologize. And he has doubled down on his decision to post the video saying, "The cartoon exposes the threats to America. It doesn't make a threat to anyone." I would have to disagree with his assessment. As to the claim that there hasn't been enough of a process, that this should have gone to the Ethics Committee, I'll remind my colleague that we heard in the Rules Committee last night that the majority requested an emergency meeting of the Ethics Committee, which the minority denied. And this isn't a case where there are facts to discover. The actions of Representative Gosar were not hidden for an investigatory body to discover. His misconduct was paid for and produced with public resources and posted on an official public Twitter account where it got more than 3 million views before it was taken down. There's no dispute about whether Representative Gosar posted the reprehensible video depicting the murder of one of his colleagues on his official channels, and the Republican conference has had 2 weeks to decide to take action and hold him accountable. Instead, they're debating whether to punish their colleagues for voting for infrastructure for the American people. So, we've said that it actually just strikes me as odd that our colleagues would argue that this forms a harmful precedent and that the threat of violence or murder in the future might be cause to censure and strip members of their committees. If that's the case, then sign me up, because I do think that's reprehensible and deserves censure. Madam Speaker,